good logo.
Oh, I did.
You made that?
Yeah.
It's clean.
Thank you.
It's actually an ancient Aztec warrior who saved the princess.
The microphone's still good?
Yeah.
Mike.
1, 2.
Were you? Have you always been a designer or what?
No, I've just always been a marketer. So I kind of picked up design on the side just to save money, like professionally. And so really for the club, it was just like just a fun way for me to just kind of get some creativity out.
He used to design girl jeans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, he likes wearing them. He wears them,
Yeah.
so he designs them. You know, just
My mom would call those high waters,
yeah, very high.
but they're good.
But he
Now
can swim,
there's,
though.
like,
He can swim,
For
so it's
guys
okay.
now, there's like. I don't know if it's the right
yeah.
term or if I'm allowed to say this.
Are we
but like,
recording
it's like,
now? Are we
it's
live?
like ankle cleavage.
Hold on, did we not get introduced?
Andy boy.
Yes, the Vigilantes, baby. Let's go. We're
Are we
here.
actually starting?
We're out here. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
we're
we're
in
the
it. We're in
podcast.
it.
Yo, what's up, podcast? Yeah.
All right.
Vigilantes, baby.
We've got for all the listeners or viewers out there.
Chris
you
put
might
on his podcast voice.
I know,
yeah,
right?
If you're,
Switch.
if you're not,
Talk like Chris. Come on, man.
yeah, come on. Let's do
Talk
it.
right, bro.
If
Talk right.
you're listening, you're not going to get to enjoy this. But if you're watching this, we've got a
Wilson here
bet
live on the scene with Andy Boy.
with Andy Boy. We've got a bet to how many minutes it will take for Andy Boy to take off
How
his
many
shirt.
beers?
So I'm
Two
putting it
beers.
on.
2 beers.
Bro,
The shirt's coming
20
off.
minutes.
I told my wife I wasn't going to.
You've told me
Yeah.
that before. at
Yes, I
games.
did. I am a habitual liar. Also.
What was the inspiration for all the shirtless ventures?
There was a chant, and it was motivating, right?
Andy
it touched
boy,
my
take
heart.
your shirt
No,
off.
nothing
Andy
like that.
boy,
It was
take your
something.
shirt off.
It's something that like touched my heart once I heard it.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Chichis
you want to
pa la
hear it?
banda.
Chichis pa la banda. Chichis pa la banda. Bro, I mean, if that doesn't get you.
When did that start?
I can't.
That started
remember.
back in 2018, right?
Pretty
18?
hammered.
18?
I don't know.
That started.
18?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 18.
Yeah.
I like taking off my shirt. I mean, it's hot. We live in Fresno, bro.
We do live in Fresno.
And it's-
Especially the summer games.
I think today is like one of the hottest days we have out of the week, right?
It's
99 today?
degrees today.
Bro, and you want to have fucking
A sweatshirt.
yeah,
on
and then
everything.
you
We
want to be
keep
drinking
cold.
99s. Oh
That's
shit!
right. You see where it
Promotion,
plays in?
Tioga. What's
There we go,
up?
Tioga. You know, I think we should all be comfortable with our bodies.
Exactly. I'm very comfortable with my body,
Yeah.
I'm
We only get
fucking-
one.
and I'm a sexy beast, bro. So
You
fuck.
really are.
So I mean, I try not to flaunt because I have
you're
a
married,
wife. Yeah,
and
I'm married.
you don't
know,
wanna-
that
you don't wanna
kids
that
and
to
stuff
happen.
like that. Oh, hi baby, hi Mariah. Yeah, we on the show.
El show.
El show, sorry.
El show. Get
Es
it right.
mexicano el güero, pero ahí está.
So, man, Vigilantes, like, how'd you guys all meet each other? How'd you get this going?
Well, I've known Andy. We used to work together. at
We
the-
used to date.
Yeah. We're
I
at
mean,
the- we're
sorry,
at,
we worked together.
Yeah. Vallarta supermarkets, and we would
Oh,
just
okay.
be messing around. This was like, we were just talking about it. It was like
Yeah, I
9 years
know.
ago. We met back then, and it was cool. It was good times. We'd hang out, and then I think it was during one.
You
of
were
the
just
first-
mentioning that you guys used to go over each other's houses and rap after work, or what?
Yeah, when we would
Tell
rap
us more
at work,
about
we would get in
that.
trouble because
Yeah.
we would grab they had like the phones, and they had like different codes.
They had a mega, not a mega,
intercom.
Intercom,
And
okay.
so what we would do is we would like I don't know. There'd be like different codes, man. Like
369, damn, you're fine.
No, we would
like,
make
like bakery, like bakery. Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5 from the bakery? And that was supposed to mean like I don't know something, but
Something
he would answer the
important.
phone, and so
Yeah.
our departments were like right across from each other, so we would just be kind of like
Mhm.
BSing on the phones, and then after work we would just
Horrible.
hang out and
horrible at the
Yeah.
workplace, Ricky.
And rap,
you
and you'd rap. You're a
Yeah.
rapper, Andy boy?
No.
He's a
I don't.
host. He's a
Give us
host.
a preview.
I'm-
Give us a preview right now.
No, I don't
I
rap.
see more.
I don't.
Andy Boy is more the hype man. He gets you ready, kind of like
No,
DJ
no.
Khaled.
There you go. He doesn't
Yeah.
rap and he's fat and he fucking has money.
Yeah.
I'm all that, but I don't got a
There you
fucking
go.
money. I drive a Chevy though, so it's cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Almost like a
Mama
Maybach,
Lona.
but whatever. A poor man's Maybach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, well, I don't know, but 2018, I think it was during Fresno FC's first season. I was going to the games.
Yeah, no, a little bit prior to that. I think
Yeah.
I started messaging you. Like, hey, bro, so
Yeah.
Fuego. I know you go to the Fuego games.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start this little, crew, or I mean, we didn't know what to call it
Mhm.
other than a supporter group, but we're Mexican, so it's a porra. So we're gonna start a porra. We're gonna do this and that, but we really have no idea what the hell we're doing.
Right.
Were you down? Yes, of course, bro. I'm down.
Of course you're down.
Yeah. So I mean, it kicked off from there.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
We were all fire squad at one point
Mhm.
or another. We all walked in. We all felt the emotion. We all marched in and sang our hearts out every damn near game that we went to. You know what I mean? I didn't go to much because I worked a lot. But, you know, the games I did go, well, I mean, you fell in love with the game. You fell in love with the people there, with the players, with fucking everything, you know?
Yeah.
But, well, there was, you know, something happened in there, and we created our own stuff. And maybe it took something bad to happen there, or maybe something not to my liking or our liking, for us to create this, and this came out beautiful. So, you know,
The wild thing is sometimes a lot of things that happen that are bad things end up like sparking something good.
Right.
You know,
just
what I
try
mean?
not to mention the, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to be negative. I
Right,
get it.
right,
Yeah,
right.
but
We're
it's
all- we're
like,
all here.
but the way that I've described it on the last few, I think, podcasts is like, I completely understand why they're separate groups. I mean, you want to have a different type of experience with a different set of people, and that's okay. Like, I think it's actually something positive. You look at like LAFC, who's just, I think, killing it when it comes to supporters.
You got two Galaxy dudes.
Yeah, we're
so-
fucking
Yeah.
Galaxy.
I used to
I'm
work
like,
there.
bro,
Listen,
come on.
listen.
You worked there. You
I
worked
worked
there.
at the
Vila.
Galaxy. I hung out with
Bro.
ACB and Lars and
Yeah.
Galaxians. Like, they have different groups as well. The thing that I think LAFC does better than the Galaxy in the supporter terms is that on game day they all actually chant together, which is cool. Galaxy, they separate and they have kind of
Right,
different
right,
experiences.
right,
But
right.
both ways can work.
Right. Well, now we got to talk to Arturo.
Let's hear it.
He's
So how'd
too
you get
quiet
involved
over
in
there,
this,
bro.
Yeah. So
It's a nice shirt. Where'd you get your shirt at, bro? Sorry, we're taking over this
Vigilantes.
podcast right now.
Vigilantes
Vigilantes,
shop.
oh, yeah.
at the shop on
Oh, yeah,
Instagram.
word.
You guys could give us a follow.
Yeah.
I met Paul, one of our brothers, years back in a U.S. game, and then we just started contact, and he told me about the supporter group, and I was like, yeah. We're always at the games, Galaxy, whatever. So yeah. Then it took me one game, and that was it.
You were hooked. So was this it's time of Fuego or already FC?
This was FC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then little at the time I used to live in Avenal, so that's why I like the name Central Valley Fuego, because our Vigilante band, we got people from Avenal, Hanford, Lemoore, Visalia, Madera, Sacramento.
All the way down to Carson.
Javi, what's up? Bring my jersey,
yeah.
motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
got everywhere. So,
Right.
See you Saturday.
and then anybody
have
that
a
wants to
bleep
join
button?
us,
He's
just
half a
hop
beer in,
on.
so it's about to give him
We don't
30,
got
guys.
member fee. Just show up, have a good time. We got a lot of young Vigilantes, so it's a good time.
You guys know how to party. I'll tell you that. Every
Yeah.
time I hang out with you guys, I have a good time.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
I do. I always
the
do.
full 90 minutes, and after we had a little tradition after the game. It was always with Monchis. He would come up, we would give him the mic. And
Shout
then,
out to Ramon. That
yeah,
guy.
shout out to Ramon,
Ramon,
to
man.
Casillas, everybody, Cheney. They were all there. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Once you guys handed that mic over, it kind of like changed some things. Like at the end of every win, it felt different.
See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to take full credit for that because that's all his shit. But when I started talking to him, right, because we would talk to the players, you know, once we were supporting them, the players were kind of drawn to us, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. But I mean, in a good way, in a sense. But I mean, we would talk to them as normal people, not as a player, not as anything, as an individual. So, hey, bro, hey, how you doing? You know, I seen you're kicking ass on the field, whatever. But you know, in Spanish, dale güey, andas chingando, you know, shit like that.
Tacos de buche.
And tacos de buche.
That's
we
right.
gave
Did
up.
you
we
guys
gave
name him that?
Yeah.
Well, kinda.
Kinda?
Well,
Okay.
like in like the first year, we would just say like stupid stuff like.
No, not stupid.
I'm
It
like,
was
how
genius.
did you come up with this name?
Genius. Genius.
We would just like. Yeah, we would just like. I don't know. We would just like.
That
I was
stuck
like,
because
try-
I think he
See-
still
see-
uses that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know, we would kind of just. There was one point we were just like yelling out random like orders we would make, and then he just kind of like caught on to that one and started tacos de buche back with us, and then that's really where it came from. And yeah, I know I saw like when he was with Lights, now he's in Miami. I feel like it's followed him a little bit.
It's followed him, yeah.
Which is cool, man.
100%.
It's good to say that kind of left our mark.
The players took a liking to you guys for sure. I mean, what was it like to? Because I feel like the group has this kind of, it's got a Hispanic vibe, obviously. What was the purpose of is that part of the identity of the club, or is that kind of something that happened naturally? Like, what was the reason for the inception?
It's just who we are.
We're Mexican, bro. What the fuck can we say other than we're ourselves, bro?
Yeah.
We don't want to be professional drummers.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to be this. How about we just go to a damn game and enjoy ourselves?
Good time.
And bro, and we don't try to be anything other than we're not,
Other than us, yeah.
Yeah, why? And I mean, we were part of another group with, shout out to Fire Squad, much love. But, it just didn't work out for us. It didn't fit us right. We were trying to be ourselves, but kind of felt like we were downplayed a little bit, being held down. Well, I mean, that's really not our style. So we go and do our own thing. Why? Because, well, you don't need to be a professional drummer. You don't need to sound perfect all the damn time. I heard, some podcasts, and yeah, that's great. That's great. But you also got to understand that people that go to these games are inspired by the players that are there, right? So you figure if there's kids going to these games, why can't you inspire them more? How? Well, shit, we have drums. We're out there with fucking 10 drums. Why can't my kids play the damn
Very
drums?
kid-friendly.
Why? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Who
Yeah.
gives a I mean,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, I mean,
Why
you
can't
can clearly
they?
see we're
I grew up
Yeah,
around the
That's what I do.
language from a kid, and I think I
Right.
took that.
I'll
Okay,
try
so-
not to cuss. I'll try
Yeah.
not to cuss, but I mean, if a kid
No,
comes
be you.
over and
Be you.
anybody
This
goes,
podcast is the opportunity for everybody to have
Perfect.
an uncensored view of themselves. Like that's what the one thing that I think the Fuego wants to provide as a club is just a place where you can go be yourself and just enjoy yourself.
we inspire people.
That's right.
We inspire people. When people say shoot for the stars,
Mm-hmm.
well, we help you. We give you that ladder, bro. Oh, shit.
This guy's getting all dizzy.
Yeah. Hey,
There's
but
only
no.
one beer in.
No,
Why did you
but-
get to 3 or 4?
No, but in all seriousness, if you go to the Vigilantes section, I'm not saying none of these. No disrespect to anybody.
Mhm.
I mean, I love all these guys. All the supporter sections. I'm cool with everybody, damn near.
Yep.
Right? But in our section, you come to our section, you have a kid, bring that little boy over here. What? Man, get on the drum, bro.
Give
We'll
him
let
a
the kids
flag,
start
anything.
starting.
Yeah.
Let him start playing. We'll start chanting for him. And once you get that little emotion and, in a game, and everybody loses their shit just because, holy crap, that little boy's just playing the drums by himself and he's having a great time. I think when he goes home, he's like, wow, what a fucking experience. I mean, he probably doesn't
You
say that way.
hooked forever.
But yeah.
hooked forever.
Yeah, and I mean, who's going to stop us other than us?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what you think he's going to tell me, hey, don't do that. Don't let him do that. Because we're going to sound like crap. Man, bro, that's the whole point. We're
Yeah.
there to support. Why
Right.
can't we support the
Yeah, I think
community as well? I
everybody.
mean,
I think our main goal when we're out there cheering and stuff is just to be loud.
yeah.
That was really
Yeah.
just be loud.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably even that kind of call back to that Tacos de Bucha, how that kind of came
Oh,
about.
shit,
was
yeah.
We were just being loud. We were just saying stuff. We just want to be loud for 90 minutes, So everyone's welcome.
Non-stop.
Everyone's welcome to
Non-stop.
join the
We
party.
don't stop.
Yeah.
We
You
don't
never stop.
No.
No.
It caught
Even
on.
after the game.
It caught on because when it was a tight game, you could see Ramon turning around and going
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
So he
Like,
knew it
let's
was
go.
time for tacos de buche.
And he was
And then
down,
that's
man.
when-
He showed us so much love, man. Like,
The players are incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a ton of mixed emotions about Fresno FC, but what I will say from
I cried at the end.
being
Yeah.
You did.
intimately involved with that club is we had incredible players.
you were intimate with the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, intimately involved in the club.
And then we witnessed that. What was it? 20 game streak for
Oh,
Phoenix.
Phoenix Rising.
Oh, what a game that was!
Yeah.
Huh?
Holy shit.
20. And then it was the longest. I think it was the longest
Shout
in
out
US history.
to Ricky's
Yeah.
wife. Shout out to
Oh,
Ricky
yeah,
getting
yeah.
married.
Hey, shout out!
Hey,
Shout out!
hey.
Congrats for the ball and chain.
She actually
No,
made the
you're
sign.
lucky.
I'll
Lucky
give you the
guy.
backstory. Bam, bam.
Yeah.
Lucky guy.
No streaking in Fresno.
There you
Yeah.
go.
No streaking
There
in
you
Fresno.
go.
No. That game was fun, man. That game was a lot
Was.
of fun.
Two penalty kicks blocked.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Man.
I just watched the
Man.
highlights of that game the other day, and you see CJ just get his
Yeah.
fingertips on that.
Yeah.
I think it was the second one, and then it goes off the post,
Well,
and
that
it's just
second
like,
one,
man.
he got lucky on that one.
No. Phoenix Rising got lucky.
They got lucky.
We didn't dominate them more. But, I think a lot of the performance of all the players were because the fans were hyping them up.
I 100%
we
believe that.
were, think about it, we were a 2-year club. doing great, doing unstoppable shit. We're in the playoffs, dude.
Yeah.
Getting
I
better
mean,
and
we're
better.
just getting points, and moving up the rank, you know. And damn, dude, it breaks my heart to see that it didn't happen.
It did, but you know what? At the end of the day, it left us the opportunity to bring the Fuego back.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I think like that's probably how it should have been from the get-go. I mean,
Right.
all respect to Fresno FC, but I think a lot of people feel like, why did the Fuego ever get taken over or
Why did it?
moved
Right.
away? Like, this is a representation of our valley, of our culture, regardless of whatever demographic you come from as a background. But it feels like now we all have something to kind of rally, and it's almost a comeback story.
Yeah. Well, I think like too, even like those last games, one of like the most positive things that came of it was the majority of the supporters clubs, you know, Fire Squad, Escuadron, us, like all kind of united with the Stay in Fresno mantra, and we actually like for the first time, I think we really had like some consistency. And baseball stadium is a really hard thing to create like a tight environment in. You're so
It is.
spread out, but even just in that, you know, our three groups were able to coordinate and do a lot of chants together and be more about like unity and more like, you know, Stay in Fresno. We made some posters.
Mm-hmm.
We
Only what,
we
like
passed,
1,000 signs?
like 5,000
Yeah,
signs. We passed out.
5,000
T-shirts,
signs.
all the T-shirts.
Yeah.
That game was
T-shirts.
incredible.
Actually, my brother was wearing it today.
Yeah, so we were.
Paul, where you at, Paul? Fuck, man.
Yeah,
It's
even
weird,
with,
dude.
with the club,
No, I'm just kidding.
the club leaving, it's like, hey, it gave us opportunity to come together as supporters. It's giving the opportunity for, you know, this new club to come about, and so I mean, we're excited, man. I mean, I think we appreciate that we're able to really grow as like I wouldn't even consider a supporters club. We're like a family, you know.
There you go.
We're able to grow as a family, you know, in those 2 years, and yeah, we're just excited to keep that going. 'Cause for us, it never really stopped. Like, we were still getting together for barbecues, each other's events. This guy's, you know, graduation from the academy.
Ah,
Yeah, that was
You
a
know,
cool.
Thank you.
Which
Grad-
academy?
That was tight.
Corrections.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations.
So, it was just, you know, I think for even the last, year and a half, like, aside from not really being able to get together the last, you know, year with COVID and everything, we were still, like,
that's
all
what's up.
super involved in each other's lives,
Fuck that bitch.
which was great, so, yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, talk about that a little bit, because I think that's a theme that I've been hearing from each of the different groups. It's like this has become more than just a supporter club. Like, we're involved in each other's lives. This is family.
We
Like,
go to
this
each other's
is
concerts.
go to each other's concerts.
I'm just playing.
I was like, tell me about that. Andy Boy's out here. DJ Khaled.
No, nothing like that.
No. All right.
Not right now. Not right now.
I don't do that.
No.
Yeah, but we're really active. Like, we have a group chat. It goes off all day. Any random thing. It's good, man. We're just waiting for the season to start.
Oh, man.
I
We're excited to go watch
Actually-
live soccer,
actually-
man, live football.
Yeah, just live sports in general. But like as I mentioned before, we're there to inspire the kids, dude. Because I'm sure you've seen it. I always say whenever I get online with their posts or whatever, apoyando el futuro, meaning supporting
Support
the
your
future.
Yeah.
So I go out to go watch these kids play. Shout out to some of the coaches that I know, Roosevelt. Hey,
Bro, Fridays, let's go.
Navarrete. Ahí está,
Holy
güey,
cow.
dale.
Are any of you guys Fresno High guys?
No.
No, I grew up in Tulare.
Did you guys see the new Fresno High logo they just dropped?
Yeah, I feel like they were drawing inspiration from Golden State.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, because
Warriors.
it's like basically Golden State, right? It's like an iconic Bay Area, like
The team
monument.
that you like, though. The
Yeah.
team that you like.
Yeah,
Just,
so-
just throwing it out
I
there.
think it's cool. It's not too
Something out
bad,
there.
man. It's a positive thing, you know.
That's cool.
I'm not sure I love it. I'm
Oh,
not sure I love it. I don't want to be
Honestly,
critical.
see, I love the fact when people are honest.
It
Oh,
is, yeah.
that shit's
I think it
alright,
could have been
yeah.
different. I think it could have been better. I understand there's this crazy things going on in the world right now with with race and history and all these other things. I totally understand. I don't know. I love high school sports. Like, I grew up, I went to Edison. I love Fresno Unified School District. And I just think that it could have been done a little bit better. I hate to be critical. I really
Yeah,
do.
no.
Like, I don't want to be critical of anybody.
It's better
but
than the
like,
Columbus Crew
how you gonna put
MLS
that-
logo.
Yeah.
how are you going to put
that-
that on the side of the
that's
helmet?
horrible.
But I'm saying,
The Columbus Crew, yeah.
That
I
was horrible.
mean, that's like
What's
half
your
a
opinion
try.
on that?
Oh shit!
I mean, they just changed their logo a couple years ago, right?
right, and that, I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't look bad. It looked more like a logo.
Yeah,
logo,
their crest was kind of
stamp or
decent
something,
before.
Yeah.
I liked
But-
it before the Save the Crew. They had all that going, and then
That
out
was
of
cool.
nowhere they just
I like the
rebranded.
memes.
It was kind of weird. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel super. I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't understand it enough, but it just doesn't really hit for me.
I'm still kind of pissed though.
Why?
We didn't get introduced properly. Is that the camera?
Yeah, introduce yourself.
We're the Vigilantes, baby. I mean, not baby. You're not baby. But we're the Vigilantes. Come rock with us, man. We're here to support Fuego.
Why Vigilantes? Why the name?
Because, Ricky, get that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Switch the camera.
Yeah. No, really, the main thing was like, something that we really took pride in was really kind of like in our minds, like watching over Chick Chansey, right? Wherever the team was playing. So yeah, that was really it. We just wanted to be kind of a force that the other teams could hear and kind of be discouraging to. Honestly, I think like our like the feathers in our cap were whenever we would get the goalies to turn around and cuss at us.
Oh yeah. You got the finger a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
especially from. Could I say his name or?
You can do whatever you want.
Ochoa right now for Raw Salt Lake.
Yeah,
he's killing it in MLS, and he kind of went at it with.
He was a young guy, right?
Like he was like 18 when he was playing with the Monarchs.
Right.
And then we got in his head, and then at the end of the game they got that late goal to tie us. He kind of turned around and told us off. But it was a good
but that interaction,
we were doing our thing. We were getting in his head.
Right.
We were motivating our team. So.
That's always like kind of an interesting question is like, as a fan, can you really make an impact on the match?
Yeah.
And soccer, football, like of any other sport, seems like a home field advantage makes the most difference. I mean, a lot of teams are on the road and they're like, hey, if we get a draw, like we're good. You know what I mean? Like that's the sentiment. But I think there is a real impact of the fans on the game, especially when we were at Chick Chansey Park. Like even before then, when Fire Squad, before was sitting up in the bleacher section.
Oh yeah, well they would have
the megaphone.
Yeah, no, behind that though. Behind that, remember they used to park the fire trucks.
Oh
back there, and the firemen would be back there, dude. I mean,
that's right.
Just like holy shit, you're playing, you're trying to make a pass right on the pitch, and you look over and there's a fucking fireman with the ladder. Oh, they're like, dude, what the hell?
That was pretty cool.
Think about it. I mean,
we didn't see that much with the FC for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because it was Fire Fuego.
But now we're Fuego.
They got to be back.
I say we.
They got to be back.
I say we because it's we.
It is we.
It's we. It always will be.
It's always we.
Right. Yeah. We.
That's real sweet, guys.
That's real sweet. It's very French.
Should we leave?
No, bro. Bro, come on. My kids are gonna watch this. Come on, bro.
Sorry, kids.
No, thank you.
Sorry, kids.
No,
we're very kid friendly.
We'll give them a shout out at least.
Yeah, shout them out.
I already did.
You did.
All of them?
Baby, damn, I only got two kids.
No, I was sorry.
That's my brother. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, they're talking to JP.
That would take the whole hour.
Oh, man.
That would take the whole hour.
We need another podcast.
A couple dozen.
We probably could start already the Fuego Academy, huh?
Yeah. And shit, we got a couple teams.
So, what's next? How do you guys grow? What are you guys looking forward to do before next season? What's kind of the things swirling around in your camp?
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to speak for them.
But, we started off. We just had the event recently, and then we got people.
Nice shirt,
we
bro.
had neighbors.
Nice shirt. I got the scarf.
Check it.
Shout out.
What does it say though?
Shout out to Frez Brew.
Give them hell.
Give them hell.
Give them hell. Why that? Why that?
Ahí está.
That's your goal. Give them hell.
Give them hell, yeah. Kind of same to getting in the goalie's head, getting the team. Like we just want to give them hell. And I think it's going to be.
We have all that fun stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
But actually, I am working on something a little bit more serious that I do take a little bit more pride in. Working with Ricky, he's gonna design some stuff that we got going on. There's this thing called cancer, and she's a bitch, and we hate her. And honestly, there's some kids out there that can't afford the treatment and stuff like that. So we're working on making up a design, and then maybe what is it called? Where you donate money and stuff like that, like a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Fundraiser account, and at the end of the day, we're gonna be giving a bunch of money to kids that actually do need it, that do have cancer, that probably can't pay for all those ridiculous bills that their parents receive, and we would love for anybody to support that. If you could donate $1, $5, $20,
anything,
whatever
helps,
it's going, anything helps. We're working with Fuego on that. Just stay tuned, man. Follow us on the Instagram The design's gonna be dope regardless, though, because I mean, come on, we got Ricky.
Yeah.
We got the
Mixed
band.
Indians with fucking bandanas and stuff, you know.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it last week,
I mean,
and
I
it's
just
just
threw it
like
in there. I don't want to give so many details.
no,
but
it's great. I mean, it's good. I think this podcast is also a good place for people to kind of just hear about things that are happening with the club and kind of what we're doing in the community and stuff like that. And Andrea and I and the mascot had given out Easter baskets to 6 families of kids that were going through cancer, and so we realized at that moment, like, this is a topic and an area where we could really kind of make a difference. You know what I mean? We can go out, and there's these kids that are going through this terrible disease, and sometimes it's really difficult for them to find things to look forward to. And if we can go out and just make their day better, or invite them to a game, or bring the mascot out, or get a T-shirt or whatever, then maybe it's a small difference, but it's a big difference in their lives. And so we've got a partner that we'll be releasing here in the next couple weeks that's going to sponsor and support giving a bunch of soccer equipment and all these other really cool gifts to some of these kids who are going through chemotherapy. So the fact that you guys are now doing your version of it too, and we're all going to support it together. I mean, at the end of the day, we really hope we can make a big impact on the lives of some of these kids that are going through something completely out of their control.
I mean, we're gonna donate as much as we can, and hopefully you guys do the same, man. It's we got to make a brighter future for these kids.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
we have fun, we drink, we do that, but at the end of the day, if we're not supporting our future, well, then what are we doing anything for?
That's right.
I mean. Sorry to get all deep. It's
No. Amen to that.
What's the next topic going to be?
I know, let's switch it up already.
No, it's
But
just good
hey,
stuff.
check it out. Those shirts are gonna be dope, though.
Yeah. I'm excited about
Stay
that.
tuned on the Instagram.
Yeah.
On Instagram, yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we were gonna have an online store, vigilantes.shop or vigilantes.shop if you want to read it, Vigilantes. But yeah, he was talking about we had an event, just kind of a kickoff event. You know, we released our scars, which you guys are wearing, a couple shirts here.
Yep.
I wanted you guys
Put
to
this
hear
out
that.
for everybody.
But yeah, at the event we ended up selling out, so that kind of killed the inventory for the online store.
Wow, that's good.
But it's good, you know. I mean, yeah, the biggest thing with us is we want to be able to create
Beautiful.
a atmosphere at the game day that like people could just come and enjoy and be a part of. So you know, with the scarves and T-shirts and stuff, that's how we like fix our drums, get smoke bombs, get a little fun together so we can travel to road games. It's probably one of the funniest things we do is traveling to road games. We go pretty deep and
we kill it,
got some
bro.
stories,
We kill
man.
it, bro.
Some stories,
Let's speak
man.
facts.
You know what?
Let's
I
speak
remember.
facts
I
right
remember that. I think one of the first times I got to like chill with you guys was when we went to Sacramento for the Open
first
Cup
time?
game, the Open Cup match
Yeah.
with our homie.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, brother.
Hey, man.
But-
God rest in peace.
But that was a good time. We were up there right on top of their fans, chanting, drumming. They're looking up like,
Bro.
God, these guys.
Shout out to Javi. Hey, we'll see you Saturday.
Yeah.
He was actually a Sacramento fan prior to that
Really?
game.
That's how you guys got him, huh?
Well, well, he heard us and we were loud as shit, man. I
Yeah.
mean, hey, don't be loud. All right, cool. Don't drum so loud.
And they
All
had
right,
so many rules
yeah,
in
we're
Sacramento
not.
every time.
We're not gonna do that.
Every
How about
time.
that?
Yeah, and
What are you gonna kick the whole? Well, they tried to kick the whole section out,
Yeah.
actually.
because he's out in the Galt, and then he would come down to Fresno to the games.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Why? Just because he liked the way you guys partied, or what?
Yeah, he was family already, so
Yeah.
he would
I
make
mean,
the
because you
trip
think
over
about some of the other clubs, it's like they roll pretty deep too. They've got their nice little Tower Bridge Battalion. They do a good job.
Right. Yeah.
But,
They have that big ass drum, dude.
They do. Yeah, they do a good job. But man, it feels like every time people came to Fresno, like you looked at the supporter section, even though it was in a baseball stadium and it's like there's a vast amount of space, like it was deep. It was deep. The
Right.
whole section,
Yeah.
people are looking like, wow, you guys got some legit
But
supporters.
I mean, even having all those fans, if no one's singing, it doesn't make a difference. It only takes 4 or 5 to spark it off, dude. And once
and being
you're
on
there,
the,
bro,
being on the road and making a difference and having them hear us that whole
oh,
game.
bro, that ain't that man. Javi too. We actually went to Reno. Man, I'm just saying.
Everybody talks about Reno. That was
Reno,
crazy.
Reno, one of those nights.
Reno was a great.
Reno was wow.
I think Ali Hadzik or whatever the hell that kid's
I
name
think
Yeah,
I might have
Amir-
called you.
Amir
I think I might have
Ali
called you, and
Yeah,
I
Amir Ali
apologize.
Hadzik.
Yeah, I think he did.
Half of the things that we did, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I talked about this on the last podcast that we're about to release, but I remember Chewy called me in the middle. You know, it was like I'm watching the game at home. I think I was at home,
Were we loud though?
I felt bad for
Chewy,
Chewy, man. Chewy was having to manage like.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
it
Chris, I
was.
can't control these guys.
People running up and down, people trying to fight over here. Don't let off any smoke bombs, and you just see out of our section smoke bombs going off.
Yeah. No,
My
that's crazy.
brother JP, signed a contract saying that we weren't going to do the smoke bombs. Saying we weren't going to run across the stadium. Saying we weren't going to run on the field. Saying we weren't going to use megaphones. Everything that he signed for that we weren't going to do, I think we broke.
You did it all.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, it was fun, man. I think Q he won a penalty like towards the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3-2 win.
3-2. Yeah, but like man, I think in the last couple minutes they scored both their goals, right?
Yeah.
And then Q won the penalty, and then Amir Ali Hajic, he took it, scored. I remember he just like
He was a sub. He was a late sub in that game.
I remember he walked right to the side of the goal.
He wanted the ball.
Yeah, to wherever Reno's fans were at after he scored the goal.
He thought it was.
He just like ripped off his jersey, just looked.
He
yelled
thought
right
it was
at
us.
them.
I think.
And then they all ran back over to where we were at, and then it was cool. It was a good experience, man. I think after the game, especially like where we were sitting there, another baseball stadium. We were pretty far away from the field, to be honest.
We were actually. They put us in like the crappy part.
You guys were like behind home plate or something like that.
I mean, so there was like some distance, but
Yeah.
after the game, all the players were coming up. So it was
with the video on
a good
that
time.
was ridiculous, man.
I remember
Imagine
Amir
the
wanting
whole
that because I
team.
think somebody else wanted to take the PK, and he was like, "I'm taking this."
Yeah. Oh man, and just those all of us, and it was beautiful because it was all the supporter
Clubs
groups
working
there.
together that night.
They were
Yeah.
working together, dude. We had everybody, and it was just those people with that drive, with the heart, with everything we got. Man, we were louder than hundreds of the people that were supporting their Reno 18.
Road games.
I think it's
incredible.
RIP with
I'd
them,
love to see almost that road game atmosphere with the people that travel. Like, I'd love to see that at the home games, right? The road games, like, hey, Fresno has one section, and so everyone's sitting in that one section. They're all coming together. So, hoping maybe you guys are developing the stadium, make that one supporter section where everyone can be a part of something together to lead the whole stadium.
What do you think about that? I mean, what's the most difficult part about having unison chants on, match day?
It's really hard to do, but I think we're gonna solve it once we all put our minds together.
Yeah,
We're gonna be great.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I think
Yeah,
like
you
the
think
biggest
so?
challenge probably was just the space between all the clubs at the.
because it's hard for like
on
one
the baseball
capo to
field.
control.
Yeah, but I mean it's possible, and I think as long as everyone's coming together with the same goal of like, hey, we're not here for Vigilantes, we're not here for this or that, we're here for Fuego, we're here for these guys that are on the pitch that are giving everything they can for us. Like, let's give everything we can for them together, and I think it'd be a real beautiful thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think that's one of the challenges as we're designing this stadium.
Unity.
And we're working on it. It's like we want to put one big section for everybody to be at, right behind the goal where it's.
So everybody goes out to everybody who's gonna be a Fuego fan. Learn Spanish because we're gonna sing in Spanish.
Yeah.
And in English and in French and all the languages.
Well, I think
unity, right?
I think it's beautiful because I may not have grown up with Spanish in my household, and I didn't grow up with it as my first or second language, but I grew up around it because I grew up here. And it's like it's something that I take a lot of pride in is like
Spanish.
just the culture. Like I enjoy when you guys talk shit in Spanish.
Oh yeah.
And like I try to pick up on as much as I can. And to me it's not a Mexican thing. It's a Valley thing.
Right. There you go.
It's our thing. You know what I mean? And whether I am a natural born speaker of the language or not, like I still accept it as like this is our thing. Like it's part of our culture as the Central Valley. So it's like I love that you guys sing in Spanish. I love that there's a Hispanic tilt to it. But I also love that like when I go over there, it's not like, oh, I'm not Mexican. I don't belong here.
No,
like you
you're
guys
gonna be
welcome me
playing the
right
drums.
in. Like
You're gonna be
give me
playing
the
the drums,
sticks.
bro. I'm
Like
taking
give me
off
a
my shirt.
flag.
I'm gonna take a selfie with you with no shirt on. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And I think that's something that everybody can recognize. Like, they don't have to be a Spanish speaker or Mexican to join Vigilantes.
Oh, no.
Like, you can be whatever you want to be in this
How
world,
about
and this
you
is
could
just
be
part
a
of it.
vigilante if you're yourself.
Yeah.
And you're real about everything, then, I mean, you're a vigilante, man. Welcome to the team.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Welcome to Fuego. We're Fuego supporters, man. Welcome to the team. Yeah.
We could end it on that, but we got to keep going. So talk about your guys' partnership with Fresbrew and Nick.
So we had our event there.
Cool event, super cool event.
Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, everybody's having a good time.
I think like throughout the year, I support Real Madrid and from Spain, so that's where my club watches our games at. It's like
Can you pronounce it, please?
Fresbrew?
No. The Real Madrid? Madridistas?
Madridistas.
One more time. And I got you, dog. I got you.
Madridistas.
What?
Madridistas. So it's like
Madridistas.
Do a little thing
Okay,
about
so Madridistas.
Ooh,
Madridistas.
Madridistas.
So anyways.
What got you into Real Madrid?
Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest soccer player to ever walk this earth. So really, like when I was like younger, I was a Manchester fan. I kind of just followed him there, and then the year that he went to Juventus, I took a trip. I watched the Clásico, and like that was the first year that he was gone. But I went and I watched the game there. And
where?
Huh?
Where?
In Madrid.
Oh, you watched it in Madrid. Okay.
I took a little vacation up there.
That was awesome. The pictures.
It was a lot of fun, man. But really, so I think that's the thing that kept me from moving to his next team was experiencing that experience.
Yeah, going there.
Yeah, it was great.
So how do you compare that to the Fuego atmosphere?
Wow. Oh, it's crazy, man. No, it's crazy. I'd love it if something like that. The most beautiful thing about watching the game over there is in the stand you had like younger guys like us, right? You had kids, you had like the little grandma like with the little head wrap on, you know what I mean? Like it was really community, and it was really like that team belongs to that city.
Shout out Vigilante Nana.
Yeah, and it's like one of like the most popular clubs in the world, but locally, like
when you're there,
that was it. You know what I mean? So that was really cool, really beautiful to see, and kind of got to do that right before we really kicked off like what we were doing with Vigilantes, like on a big way. So anyway, so that's where we watch our games. So I'm there, a couple times a week sometimes. So yeah, just set it up where we kind of hosted the Vigilantes event there also, and it was a good time, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, check out Fresbrew and Tower. They do a good job. Henry, hopefully Henry's still if anybody knows Henry from the Fresno FC days or the Fuego days or the Grizzly days.
That guy's horrible. That guy's horrible.
I think he's rotating out there today.
I hate that guy. He always gets me drunk. He makes me buy all kinds of shit that I don't like.
He's bro-tending?
Bro-tending. There's no bartenders at Fresbrew. They're all bro-tenders.
They're all bro-tenders. I love that.
I'll bro-tend the Madrid games and get some other people in there for other events and stuff. So,
how has because that's one thing too is like when you get to experience, a club as big as Madrid, it's like, does that give you inspiration on how to try to do things with your supporter club back here? Like what type of inspirations do you bring back from that?
Yeah, I think it's really just trying to create that, like, as big as that atmosphere is, trying to create that like in our little section.
See, the cool thing about the Vigilantes, it's not one person.
Yeah.
It was a president and vice president for a while, which is great. I mean, that's how a lot of people do it. But when we all discuss it and everybody, you don't have to okay everything that you do. You don't. If it looks like shit,
democracy works.
Yes, it does.
We're more.
But I mean, just imagine
we're like a board-driven club. So we don't have like a leader, a president, or this or that. It's just a mess out. It's just a board.
It's like, bro, does this look cool or not? Well, you'll get a lot of those comments, like or dislike. Like, no, it looks like shit, bro. Don't put that out.
Yeah. And no one gets offended. It's all good. Yeah.
If we get butthurt with each other, last a week and then get over it.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're still in this together.
Yeah. I love the way you guys talk to each other.
Like you're a dick.
Brothers. Yeah.
And that's probably the best part about just the atmosphere in our section. It's all family oriented. I've been to games like down south in Mexico, and it was like that, but the games would get kind of like tight, and then you'll see like fights starting off, and so it wasn't really safe for the family. And with us and all the supporter groups, we have little kids.
I think all the supporter groups will protect the families. All the supporter groups.
We've never almost fought each other. I'll say that.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, You're right.
Almost.
So what's
there might have been
next?
other people.
So what's next? How do you guys grow? What's gonna be maybe a little different? Where do
Little
people
blue
find
pills.
you? How do people join? All that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
people can find us on Instagram. Like our club's page or our supporters club page is Vigilantes del Fresno with underscores between the words. And then if you want to get some merch, we're going to be getting some online merch back going. It's vigilantes.shop. That's the website. That's also the Instagram. And yeah, I mean, really, next steps for us is just, we're waiting. We're ready. Like, that's it. We're just waiting for Fuego to get here. We're waiting to go watch some
And
some
the
live
new
games.
launch, fuck cancer. That goes to cancer, fuck you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, that's it, man. I mean, we'll be hanging out. We'll be here, and when
So where's going to be the? Let's say we play in downtown. Where are you guys going before?
we're playing downtown.
Oh.
It's kind of hard to say. We don't really want to make we don't want to make plans until we know where we're going to be.
Okay.
'Cause, we don't want to make plans until we know where we're going to be
A
playing.
little behind the scenes. All right.
That's gonna be on the jersey. No, I'm just kidding.
First
Jose,
sponsor.
what else? What else, Jose?
Actually, how come we can't, man? How come you can't get on the camera, bro? You're in the damn room. Record yourself.
Because he's behind the camera.
Bro, no, I'm gonna move the camera.
Jose's always behind the camera.
Bro, I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Whenever there's only 3 people, then we can put a mic in a
Porque él hace
recording
todas las
device.
entrevistas en español. Mira,
Sí.
nomás porque no quieres
Hey,
hablar
swap me,
español.
swap me.
Oh, ahí está.
Español, a little
Para
bit
que
of Spanish.
entiendan toda la raza.
Hey, Andy, él es el que
Mande.
te hace ver bien.
Oh, ¿y sí?
Por eso,
¿Por qué?
mira,
¿Cómo?
mira cómo estás.
Ah, ¿cómo estoy? ¿Cómo estoy, cabrón? Yo estoy bien guapo,
He
esto
has
está
a- he
bien
has a
feo.
picture,
Mira, España. Look at his hat. You're from España?
No,
How you
man.
doing today?
But I got it in Spain, yeah.
Oh,
Original ahí.
yeah.
Original.
You bought an expensive ass hat, but the jeans are all ripped up.
Oh, pues ya
Man,
ves.
come
Son del
on.
remate, son del remate.
No le alcanzó con la
You ready?
cachucha.
All right,
Ready?
cool, cool.
1, 2, okay, back in. Spanish.
Does Chris know what he's doing back there? though?
go to a different camera, what do I got?
So the top ones, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You could just leave.
Don't tell me you stopped recording. We stopped recording?
Right here, on top.
Yeah, dancing for no reason?
Okay, for sure.
Two. 3, 4.
Come on, do
Oh,
it.
there we go. All right,
Hey,
Andy, we're on you.
It's already been 20 more 20
Okay,
minutes.
listos. Vigilantes.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Vigilantes.
Chichis para la
¿Por qué
banda.
vigilantes?
Chichis
¿Por
pa'
qué
la
vigilantes?
banda.
Porque...
Chichis para la banda.
Chichis para la banda. Pero esto ya...
Chichis para la banda. Chichis para la
Un poco, ya. No. Mira, es que se enojan, pues, mi mujer.
Sí, andas
Es que
enseñando
soy
de más.
hombre casado y aquí
Luego
con
no lo dejan
respeto.
llegar a la casa.
No,
No lo dejan
está
llegar.
cabrón,
Sí,
así, vale.
tienen que dormir afuera. Ok, listos. ¿Por qué el nombre Vigilantes?
Ahí
Importante.
está, Ricky, dile,
A ver, Ricky.
explícale. A ver,
Vigilantes, el nombre, ¿cómo salió? ¿De dónde salió?
andamos vigilando todo el Chichancy part.
Ok.
Vigilando el equipo, vigilando the bullshit que entra a esos parques
Partidos.
que viene siendo del equipo...
El contrario.
El contrario.
Ah, ok.
El contrario.
¿Cuántos años tienen haciendo esto para la banda? Los chichis para la banda y...
Pues ya desde los FC Fresno,
Ajá.
2 años.
2 años.
Cada que
Por ahí.
metíamos gol o algo. O el equipo estaba jugando no muy bien.
Ey.
¿Y qué
le
hacemos?
echaban
No,
carrilla.
pues aquí hay chichis para la banda. Y así empezábamos nosotros. Empezaba la sección de allá, el de allá. Y de
Ok,
repente
ok.
ya era un grupo entero y ya.
Entonces, ¿el grupo es nada más para hacer desmadre o el grupo es para emborracharse? ¿El grupo es para tocar música? ¿Para qué es el grupo? Si yo digo, le voy a entrar al grupo Vigilantes.
Es para todo, viejo.
A ver,
Es que
a ver.
es muy difícil decir que somos una porra que nomás para hacer desmadre, una
Ok.
porra nomás para hacer borrachera.
A ver.
Somos una porra para apoyar a los niños que andan mirando a estos jugadores
Ok.
que vienen al juego y vienen a mirar a estos jugadores
Partidos.
que andan jugando el deporte que les encanta a ellos, ¿no?
Ok, sí.
Pero si vienen a ese mismo deporte y ahí miran unos vigilantes tirando porra que traen máscaras, que unos sin playeras y todo eso. Y el niño casi lo invitamos a que también toque
Participe.
los tambores. ¿Tú crees ese, no sé ni cómo decirlo,
La experiencia.
la experiencia
Ajá,
se va a
ajá.
quedar con él hasta que él esté en el equipo jugando también, ¿no?
Ok. Como una experiencia para la gente, para la comunidad, para
Yeah,
los niños.
yeah.
Entonces ustedes se juntan, hacen porras o crean su propia porra o nada más hacen las porras que ya existen como de otros partidos o de otras...
No, hacemos toda la música
Ustedes.
Poquito de todo,
Sí.
tenemos
Sí.
porras.
Pues,
Nosotros
tirando.
de todo,
Ahí está el Ricky, le gusta el tacos de buche.
Tacos de buche.
Así está Ramón. Ahí está Ramón.
Ahí está
Entonces,
Mochis.
y cuando
Gritamos lo que queremos.
Ok.
No tenemos profesionales que son tocadores.
Ah,
¿sabes?
ok.
No.
Entonces, cuando yo entro a Vigilantes, voy a juntas, me mandan mensajes, ¿cómo me conecto con ustedes? ¿Cómo le hago? ¿Cómo soy parte de la comunidad? A ver, Ricky, échame, no quiere decir nada, Ricky.
No, I'll be a little quiet.
¿El español?
My Spanish is not that great. I'll
Ah,
say that.
okay.
I don't want to confuse any listeners.
Arturo,
Arturo,
a ver,
a ver.
habla.
¿Cómo me comunico con ustedes? O sea, vamos a juntarnos, hay barra,
pues sí.
hay una barra que donde tenemos que juntarnos, hay un lugar o nada más
Pues
text message.
cuando estaba el otro año con los Foxes, nos juntábamos en los Panchos.
Ah, ok,
Ahí
ok.
nos juntábamos todos para el juego, pero para comunicarnos están las redes sociales.
Ya.
Está, si conoces a él, yo conozco a un amigo, vente para acá, todo. Y ya.
Oh, sí, esa pregunta. No tengo que ser parte de registrarme ni nada de eso.
No,
nada más.
no. Con nosotros no hay que.
Con que seas un
pagar
chingón ya con eso.
Eso, ya.
Simplemente si
Ya.
eres chingón.
Entonces ya entré.
Bienvenido al equipo, bienvenido a la familia.
Ah, ok.
Los vigilantes aquí estamos.
Tú llegas, alientas al equipo,
Y-
ya eres uno de nosotros,
Ok.
estamos listos.
Entonces no es como que tienes que registrarte.
No, de que pagar que tanto por...
Hey, no.
¿Cómo te voy a
aquí-
cobrar?
Cállate.
¿Cómo te voy a cobrar?
Y aquí está tu bandera y
Hey.
vámonos.
Ok, ¿y nada más para los equipos de fútbol locales o también les gustan los internacionales, las naciones?
Igual, pero más local.
Ah, ok.
Los,
Ok.
pues para mí todo les gusta diferente.
Ok.
A él le gustan nacionales, a él le gusta pues la liga mexicana.
Oh, ok.
A mí me gusta más los ligas de high school.
Oh, ok,
I mean,
ok.
son todo.
Pero en sí es el juego, el amor al juego,
el
el juego de soccer, de fútbol.
El juego. Pues por eso
Ah, bueno,
ahí está. Por eso es la porra, viejo.
Ya, ok, entiendo. Entonces, a ver aquí, sus partidos, sus equipos favoritos.
Galaxy.
Galaxy,
El LA Galaxy.
Madrid.
Madrid.
El Galaxy.
Oh, shit,
También.
ok, too. ¿Y la Liga Europea?
Que aficionado de corazón, el Galaxy Fuego.
Ok, y los otros como
Ah,
dos, tres.
Acá
No,
otro,
acá
es otro
está el
cuento
europeo,
acá.
el europeo.
A ver.
Acá es otro cuento.
Europeo, ¿verdad? Los Madrid.
Sí.
¿O cómo es el
Real
Madrid?
Mira, pero
Real Madrid.
trae la porra que se dice madridistas, ¿no?
Sí.
Madrid. Ok. Ah, bueno. Y aquí local, ¿cuál es tu equipo? Entonces,
Local.
sí, pues las high schools que dijiste, ¿cuáles son tus? ¿A Roosevelt?
No, just kidding. Ya, pues todos. No
Acá.
es que me guste ningún equipo. Pero es que me gusta apoyar a los niños que
Ya.
andan jugando el juego.
Ok,
Si
entiendo.
apoyas a los niños, pues, ¿por qué no hacer eso?
Ah, sí,
Ya.
se entiende. ¿Y dónde los encontramos? ¿En qué lugar?
En las páginas de Instagram, la verdad no sé cómo decir esa madre. pero-
Vigilantes.
Ajá.
En Instagram, en Facebook también
Vigilantes
tenemos
del Fuego.
Vigilantes del Fuego.
Ok.
Pero como le decía, si alguien no tiene redes sociales y pues con uno que conozca ya con
Ya,
eso.
pásale.
Con eso basta. Ya.
Ok. Ahora,
WhatsApp.
¿qué es la...?
WhatsApp.
Porque hasta tenemos
Stop asking me shit, we fuck-
tenemos vigilantes de England.
Oh,
West
shit,
Ham,
oh.
England.
Okay.
West Ham,
Oh.
¿no? Like West Ham.
West Ham,
West
dude.
Ham, yeah.
Oh, shit, ok.
West Ham.
Yeah.
International, ya. Se están poniendo bien las pilas, entonces.
Sí, de todos.
Ok, ¿qué esperan ustedes del partido de cuando empiecen a jugar fuego? ¿Qué es lo que ustedes quieren ver? Porque como gente de la comunidad que están apoyando, me imagino que ustedes tienen como expectations, ¿ya? ¿Qué son las expectativas de ustedes? ¿Qué quieren ver en la cancha?
Pues queremos ver un equipo que compita para la ciudad con nosotros.
Ok.
Y como ahorita todos los supporter groups, mucha gente está emocionado.
Ok.
So que se vea el opening day, que mucha gente, que llenen
Llegue.
el estadio todos los juegos.
Oh, ok.
Eso sería
Con que
bien.
llegue
para
y no
compartir.
pare de gritar.
Ok.
Ahí vamos a estar nosotros mismos, pero que llegue la gente.
Ok. ¿Y del equipo
Ok.
qué quieren? O sea, obviamente
No, pues,
que buen
ahora,
fútbol.
buen fútbol.
Lo más que queremos que jueguen con todo su corazón
Ok.
y que no paren de jugar, no
está.
paren de luchar.
Está.
Y con que hagan eso, yo creo que los vigilantes no van a parar de tirar la
Y,
pinche porra.
ok,
Ahí estamos.
y las reglas, ¿qué onda con las reglas? Porque nosotros
Ah,
vamos a
pues
poner
sí.
reglas de nuestro estadio.
No,
¿Qué
pues,
reglas? ¿Que no haya reglas o qué?
Ese es un pedo que pues, no
Ahí está, ya
platicamos.
está, ya.
Ahí está el
No,
jefe,
no,
pregúntale al jefe.
no, pues por eso no hablamos de eso, porque
Ah,
ahí
ok, está el
está.
jefe, está el jefe. Ok,
Ahí está el
ok. Sí,
jefe.
sí, tenemos
Ahí
que...
cuando está el jefe, pues ahí se hace una escondidita, ¿no?
Ok. No, perfecto. Entonces, gracias muchachos.
Y nomás para que esté claro,
Sí.
no decimos la palabra de la P, pero decimos fútbol, no la otra palabra.
Ok.
Para que, ahí
para que no nos regañen.
No, pero si se escuchen ahí por afuera, pues...
Es otra cosa. Ustedes están con las reglas.
Nosotros estamos gritando fútbol.
Ya,
Si ustedes escuchan otra cosa, pues ahí está su pedo, ¿no?
Perfecto. Bueno, muchas gracias por la entrevista. Gracias por su tiempo. Gracias por venir.
A usted, viejo.
Gracias.
Vamos a sacar
estamos puro vigilantes, viejo. Ahí está, mire. También para que agarren los cars.
Ahí está. Bueno, entonces que le dejamos. Muchas gracias por todo. Y para la próxima.